So this is what we're aiming for today, an image or an object that are being revealed. Okay, so we can start up by selecting the cube, press delete, then press Shift A and go to Mesh Plane. Then we can go to Shading and press Z to see this from the top. And now we also want to make sure that we have Node Wrangler activated. So let's go to Edit, Preferences, and Add-ons and search for Node Wrangler and shake it. Great. And let's press New, drag this up, select this one, press Ctrl T, and we get our image texture. Now choose an image that you want to reveal, press Open, and I wanted to go with the cyberpunk dwarf. So this will be the image that I will reveal. Great. And to start out with, I want a brown gray paper. So let's select this one and press Shift D, drag it down, and we can drag this up here. And I want the color of this one to be something like that. Great. And now we can press Ctrl, Shift, and right click and drag up here, and we get the mix shader. So if the factor is all the way to the right, only this material is showing, and all the way to the left, only this material is showing. So we need some way to control this. One way to control this is to go with the noise texture. So let's press Shift A, search for a noise texture, put it here. And if you now press Ctrl Shift left click on this one, we can see how it looks. Right now it's just noise, and I want it to be heavier contrast. So let's add a ColorRamp, Shift A, search for ColorRamp, drag it in here. And if you now drag the white towards the middle, like so, and the black, and we can see that we get heavier contrast. And I want to drag up the scale maybe to 7, something like that. Great. And I want it to be more black, so that's just something like this. And we can now drag this color into the factor, and we can select this one and press Ctrl Shift left click, like so. So where this is black, only the image is showing, and if it's white, only the other material is showing. So now we want to animate this, so we can drag here from this corner, drag it down, and we can change this to a timeline, like so. To start out, we go with this black color, change this to white, hover over here, and press I to add a keyframe. And we can set the timeline to only 100 frames, like so. And if we go to 80, I want this to be completely black, and it will have started to show the image. So go down here, drag this down to black, and press I. Great. And we can go back to 40, and we can take the other one, and we hover over this one and press I. And we can go to 90 and change the color of this one to black and press I. So if you now drag this, you can see that it's fading with the patterns. But we want to add some more effects to this, so we can go back to 1. And we can hover the scale, press I, and hover the distortion and press I. Then we can actually go to 100, and we can drag up the scale to 10, and distortion to 1.6 or something like this. And hover distortion, press I, and hover scale and press I. And if you now press space to play this, you can see how it works. And we can also drag this down and press comma to zoom in. And I think it looks pretty cool. And if you like stuff like this, please like and subscribe. Bye.